Christmas. It's crazy. You know, in the Philippines we have like 120 million people, 7,600 islands, 70% is unbanked. And now, even when they jump in on a white bag, we give them a debit card. Isn't it crazy?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but there are 2.5 billion people unbanked. So the company is making, you know, infrastructure where there's no infrastructure. So when you have this card, guys, this is your best business tool. Yeah. When I'm in a restaurant, I will swipe it and I will tell the waiter, look, the money I'm spending now, I have back in 5 minutes. If you're not allergic to an extra income, give me a ring. Yeah, like, you know, and when they say no, I will just laugh. I will just laugh because they can be your gamer. If they don't join in with affiliate, they can be your gamer. So we're in a business where you never get a no. And this is just the beginning, guys. I think just in the Philippines I can make 1 million affiliates. Just in the Philippines. And then we go around whole Africa. I've been invited to a tour, I think in Kenya.
Yeah.
We will do a 6-country tour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will come out more and more, guys. And the office here in the Nelson Mandela Square will be great. The best zip code, I think, in Johannesburg. And I really am surprised about your country, guys, about the infrastructure. Because, to be honest, when we watch the television, they don't show a lot of nice things.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I see here a nice country, nice people, and a lot of opportunity. I could live here. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can also make like 1 million affiliates just here in South Africa with you guys. Yeah, and our program is the extension of what we say in the Philippines. We're the extension of the government program. Because they can stretch only so much, we can stretch further. Yeah. We got so much people in the Philippines going from what we call scars to stars. So much people getting out of debt that didn't have any means or whatever. It's hard. It's how you call this? Heartwarming over there to see people progressing, even people without any experience, and that's great. You know, we had one lady in Trinidad, she barely could scrape a white pack. She invited her 20 best friends. A sponsor presented for her friends the next day. She made a full 3,000 euro. Wow. Guys, in the Philippines, that's a 6-month salary. If you have a job. It's amazing. And so, I'm very grateful to be here. It's been a long trip from Southeast Asia to here, and yeah, we will have some training. We will have on Friday the ribbon cutting, and we did the same thing in the Philippines in September. 7th of September we had a small event, 1,200 people. We did a ribbon cutting, Mr. Snow was there, a lot of other leaders were there, but since then it was like booming. And because a lot of people want to see things first before they do. So now all the Thomases in your family, you can whip their asses. Or not. So we invited a lot of people to the office in the Philippines, and we said to them, you were doubting on a white pack. Now you're here in the office. Come on, bro. Let's talk titanium. Yeah? So you will see things will flourish beyond your imagination because people will see it galvanizes. It will solidify. And probably things will not be smooth in the first 2 or 3 weeks because also the management, new management, has to adapt to the culture here. And the other way around, we have to adapt to their things. But we're all in this together, guys. Yeah? And so many companies come and go in all these countries, but they never make an office. They never invest. But this is long term, guys. This is my last company ever. Yeah? I will run for this until next year, Christmas, and I will retire. I only will do charity then, as of then. Yeah. So run with us for minimum 1 year, guys, and life will never be the same. What is 1 year in your life? Time passes anyway, or not? Before you know it, your children are big, or not? 1 year, guys, grinding with the office here, with Mr. Smile and all the great leaders here, and you know, this is generational money what we make here. Generational money. In Asia, people are really addicted to gaming. It's amazing. People are sitting on the side of the street or in a shopping mall. They have their brain in the phone. You call them by the name. They don't even look up. So this is the biggest vice. It's stronger than tobacco and rum. Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing. The ladies are smart. They're shopping. But the guy's credit card. And the guy's gaming, spending the money in a different way. But open your eyes, study this industry. When I started early April in this industry, I didn't know that this was this big. We had an Xbox at home for the kids, but I didn't even want to play with 12 to 13 years old kids because I will lose on any game. I'm not really a typical gamer. But as a business guy, I saw this huge opportunity in the gaming industry. It's the biggest industry out there, guys. And bigger than Hollywood, Bollywood, and the music industry. Oh, we're still live?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're all live, man. Oh, wow, cool. Wow, amazing.
In Zulu, they say it's Amazing.
Amazing?
Yes.
You know, I heard a story when the Christians came to Zulu country hundreds of years ago. They said to Shaka Zulu, if you don't convert, you go to hell. You know what he said? Guys, we eat fire for breakfast. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? This mentality, this mindset. Yeah, and I think you guys are the #1 country in Africa now with Crowd1, and from here everything grows. It's like 54 countries, 10,000 different languages, but there's so much to do, guys. So much to do. So much poverty, and there's so much. Gandhi, he said, poverty is the most evil instrument designed by man. Because poverty doesn't fall out of the sky. It's the system we live in, the school system, the politics system. It's by design, guys. And we can break those chains. Because if you go online, nobody owns you. Nobody owns me. We can live on any beach when we go. This is your biggest, I'm sorry to mess up your phone. This is your biggest piece of real estate. But nobody owns on you. It doesn't matter if you have a job. You can work full-time on your job, but don't forget to work part-time on your fortune. Yeah? Even if you're part-time, guys, nobody owns you on the mobile phone. It doesn't matter if you live here in JB, or in Ghana, or in Kenya. You own your own life. The only thing you do is share the opportunity. And the more you share it, the more freedom you get. And the biggest thing we can get from this program is what we call self-determination. Think about this. Google that. Self-determination. It means you're debt-free. You live wherever you want. You go shopping. You don't look on the price tags. Yeah, you don't look on the price tags. That's self-determination. If you become a president in this company, guys, you make millions of euros on the affiliate side. Yeah? Are there any future presidents here?
Yes.
Any presidents here?
Yes.
But it can be millions more a week on the gaming side. Yeah? But it's our obligation to share the opportunity with people. It's our moral obligation. Your boss is not going to save you. Your president is not going to save you. It's up to us, guys. It's up to us. And the cool thing is, I don't know if the company is online or not, but I had a talk. The CEO came to me. He said, "Rens, what is this?" I said, "Well, on one of the webinars, people were messing up because they were greeting each other like this. But we're not fighting anything. You know, they were greeting each other in Crowd1 before we did this. They did like this. But we're not, you know, arm wrestling anybody. We're not bitch fighting anybody. So we're unifying everybody like this. Become part of the 1% lifestyle. That's what I explained to our CEO. But at the same time, we're thanking our dear Lord.
Yes.
You know? We have people thanking our dear Lord that are not even believers in this company. Become part of the 1% lifestyle. And that's what we do. We unify people from all walks of life, all races, all social structures. That's what we do. And that's my mission here in Crowd1, guys. And we brought our teams to over 80 countries. Imagine that, 80 countries. The app is like water, it goes everywhere. We had people that said, Rams, don't talk to my team. And then the team in the next weeks were here. And then they joined after their team. That's the thing with an app. You cannot stop this, guys. But we want to unify everybody in Crowd1 until we have like 10 million members. That's my personal goal. 10 million members globally. Can you imagine if you have 10 million affiliates?